Hi guys, today we're going to have a little chat about running, to run or not to run. That's the question. Um, as always, the answer when it comes to strength and conditioning or health and fitness is it depends. Um, Aerobic exercise is obviously very important, but the heart is a dumb muscle, as they say, so you can do it in many different ways. As long as you keep the heart rate within that kind of 120 to 150 or 160 beats per minute, regardless of what you do, you will be getting aerobic benefit out of it. So I suppose I like running personally. I don't have anything against it. And I don't think that long, slow distance running, in particular for athletes, field sport athletes, is as detrimental as some people make it out to be, making them very slow. As long as you do your speed and power work as well. For your general population clients, I think one of the big downsides of running versus other methods would be the lack of movement variability. It's something that's lacking in an awful lot of humans nowadays. Essentially, they'll have their sitting, standing, and maybe a little bit of walking. Walking, by the way, again, is hugely important. I think people should do walking every single day, regardless of any other exercise that they're participating in. I think walking should be part of everyday life. I think it's a hugely important element for both mental health and with physical benefits as well. I suppose on the downside as well of running, what you can get is, I suppose, impact. Combined especially with poor mechanics of running and or lack of strength, can cause an awful lot of issues. And in particular, when weight loss is used, or sorry, when running is used as a weight loss tool, I think these elements just get exaggerated. So there's an awful lot of people out there who wouldn't have a particularly good running technique, and then you have the increase in forces because of higher body weights, and you'll tend to find then that eventually ends up turning to injuries, in my books anyway. One of the other things that I would see, I suppose, as a negative of running would be the fact that you get an awful lot of overuse in the quads. Running by its nature is very cyclical, so when you have a combined element of lack of knee flexion and a heavy use of a muscle that's already fairly heavily used, you do get some elements that are, I suppose, less desirable. So if you have a good technique, you've decent strength levels, and you're not using it for weight loss, I would say, look, go for it. Try and change up your surfaces every once in a while, and don't just go with road running all the time. But as I said, there are other methods. As long as you get your heart rate into that range, that 120 to 150, 160 beats per minute, the heart will get the same type of benefits out of it. Okay, so there are many ways to skin a cat. Running isn't the only way to do it. It just happens to be a nice, simple, and easily accessible exercise method. You just stick on your runners and go outside the door, and off you go. And as I said, I know the benefits. I like running myself, but I wouldn't overdo it either. Okay.